right, we are live and ready to go. Hopefully, we have sound. I am checking to see. Um, there it is. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
What's up?
Yay. Now let's see if.
I'm gonna be honest, Micah. I didn't even know that you had been in the Discord until you talked. So I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I'm at a different location, but I'm here.
I'm glad you are here.
Okay, why
Please.
isn't Sirenscape working?
I kind of forget about Soundscape if I'm being 100% honest. Okay.
There it goes.
Yes.
Stop trying to run this program. Please. You're not helping me at this point.
I heard something.
All right, so. Okay, everybody is coming through okay. Sirenscape is taking forever. I might just shut it down so I. Okay, so it is coming through the stream at least. So we've had issues with streaming software, and by we I mean me. So we will see if
There we go.
it cooperates. If it doesn't, this may be a very short stream because I'm not going to. I'm just going to stop if it does what it's been doing, which is pausing for about 30 seconds, just enough to start the next stream.
What we gotta do is do a guinea pig stream. And so then we can figure out all the issues with it.
Guinea pig?
Yeah, a guinea pig.
A test subject. I understand her. I know what she's saying.
Well, at least
So we're
somebody
gonna run
does, I
with it
guess.
and hope that it goes. It seems like everything on my computer is going slow. So that's okay. We have all of our players here tonight. I'm just going to go ahead and kill. As much as I don't like doing it, I'm going to kill Soundscape. I'll just have to rely on Foley work. Pew pew. Clang clang.
Yes, that is absolutely the direction to go. Just make all of the sound effects manually.
Yeah, well, that wasn't Soundscape. That was me. I know it's hard to tell, but
What? I I was really confused. I just closed out of Sirenscape and I heard a bunch of sounds and
yep,
thought I must have had it open in a different tab.
yep. You can stop looking because it was just me. All right, so couple things.
Again? Or not?
Yes, if you want to do Kree, you can. That's totally up to you. If you do not wish to, then he will be in space waiting for you patiently.
But we need him, don't we?
I think we were in the middle of a fight, but I think we probably be okay if everybody's technically there now. I think we were almost done with the fight anyway.
Well, until Toggin rolls up and starts healing the ants.
Well, I wanted to avoid fighting the ants, and then a freaking centipede thing came up and decided that was not going to be a thing. So, my plans got changed quickly.
Centipede? I see only ants.
We killed the centipede.
Okay.
And there's a name for it, but it was basically ants and centipedes in my brain, and that's what it is now.
Yes. Okay, so I was trying to find one thing real quick. It didn't work. Odd. Let's try that one more time. Here it is. Okay. It worked now. Alright, so let's have Mantha give me a percentile, please.
Wow.
Thank you.
Sorry, I was so confused. I didn't see the daybreak.
Alright, so I need Scrambles to give me a initiative as well as Mantha's character. Talgan. So what had happened was, if you guys didn't read the message of the day, we're going to go back and fill in some holes here in a little bit. But you had left using the wagons that you had paid for. Left in style, cruising along. We're heading south toward Neverwinter. You guys had found some golden eggs that had hatched. The next day, you arrived at Neverwinter about 10 in the morning, and then headed south toward Phandalin. Spent the night. All of that was uneventful. Next day, cruising toward Phandalin as you turned onto the Tribord Trail. Toward Phandalin, there was a little roadside memorial, and you guys had passed it before, but it's not a very memorable memorial. That is what it looks like as you're cruising along down the road. Oh, I already have it open. Huh, I'm waiting for it to open. I already have it open. All right.
Me.
Why isn't it sharing to... There it is. All right. Wouldn't share to Scrambles. Okay, and then so that's the top view. As you guys were... Rindin, the wolf, was started to get a little growly and antsy as you guys were walking by the memorial. And then you saw these large critters. Some giant ants that are about the size of ponies. And they were just sort of doing what ants do with their little antennae up, wandering around, just sort of looked like they were sort of foraging until the ground erupted and one of your favorites from the past if I can find it, here it is. The Onkeg showed up, and then the ants' antennae stopped wiggling around it, and they just turned and attacked with the Onkeg. And you quickly, Jackson quickly dispatched of the Onkeg, and then we were just left with a couple ants. There have been some sinkholes that have popped up as you guys were fighting.
We also got thrown into trees at one point. That was great.
A random magic surge popped up. There are also
Crazy.
a couple traps that have been set to protect the memorial that have been triggered, so you all would know they are there. I will turn them on. Let me see. This is just for a moment so you can see where they are. They aren't normally visible. There you go. Where's the other one? There it is. Click. They aren't normally visible, but they've both been triggered. So if you walk in those areas, they will spring up and attack, trying to protect the memorial. If you approach the memorial from straight on, like you're supposed to, without being silly and messing with the flowers and other stuff, they don't show up.
All I can think of is, I don't know if any of you probably have watched The Princess Diaries, where she's going in to visit her grandma and she goes stomping on the grass, and then they have like, get off the grass!
God,
And then they say it in like 5 other languages over the mic. It's great. That's all I can think of. I'm sorry.
All right.
I also said that the Ankeg looks kind of like the creatures from the Great Wall. I don't know if any of you seen it with Matt Damon. Looks a lot like that to me. Anyways, sorry, bunny trail.
Okay. So that is where we are. We will come back and touch on a couple things after the fight from the past. So, top of round 5, scrambles. Starting with you.
Sweet. So he's gonna do the normal scrambles thing and summon the echo. And we'll summon it here in that square. And then I'll move here
You need to turn him up.
and there. And then once I'm there, I will just make a normal attack through the echo.
All right. Go for it.
And Blade of Rakdos. Bang. Nice damage. Ooh, almost 11. Oh, cool. Guess must have been doing some work to that one.
Yes. Both. Two of them are very heavily damaged.
No, almost dead. I was hoping to finish off the fight before the end of our session last week.
As a fighter, I have 2 attacks per turn. Can I switch up and go like melee attack and then like soul slap or like a psych attack, or do I have to do another physical attack?
It has to be a weapon attack, so you can do like a javelin or something like that. You can move and attack a different person, but you can't switch from magic to melee or ranged. Weapon attack is what I'm saying.
Well, I went 30. I can move this 15, 5, 10, 15, but it doesn't get me in range for anything. So I will move. Actually, I really can't do anything else. So, yeah, that'll be it. I'll pass her. I don't have enough speed to go anywhere else. So
Just
that'd be
move faster. That's all. That's the solution.
Jeez.
more.
So
Multiple
slow.
things
Jeez.
yourself.
That's weird. Am I? Huh. Okay. All right. Toggin.
Woo. Toggin. I think for once he's just gonna be the healer. Baby. Sorry, cat. He's gonna be the healer of the group for once. And I I think that puts me in range of Brendan. Yeah,
Whee!
he's pretty hurt. So these he kind of focuses, and for a moment, like you think that there might have been like another of those tree root traps, as like little vines of energy kind of come up from the floor beneath him and like wrap around his legs. And he feels a lot better. Hold up.
And
I check to
Joe, I
make
need
sure.
a percentile, please.
Boop.
And then they kind of shimmer away. I'm just gonna leave my turn at that.
Ouch.
Okay.
Got that.
30. And 40. So he's coming to Luthien. As this thing scrambles up and is
Oh.
doing his normal little
Not hurt yet, so
bite action. Nom nom nom. Miss.
I missed Sky.
And
already.
sting. Exact same number on the dice.
yeah, that's unfortunate.
Still a miss. And in the yet another mystery for today, I have closed Sirenscape, and yet I'm still hearing it. So, go figure.
Yeah, that's Remember, you made the sound so convincingly.
And that
That was
subscription.
you.
That's right. It was me all along. All right, Jackson.
Right, well, I'm far away from everybody. Those things are not going to rise up out of the ground unless they won't attack us unless we go over on the side of the landscaping, correct?
The
They
two
won't attack us at all.
you have seen 2 tree traps at this point, yes.
Yeah.
And Luthien mentioned that they were there to protect the memorial.
Okay.
I don't know who this guy is, by the way. If anybody asks me, I don't know. I rolled really my history or religion or whatever I rolled. Crap, didn't work. I think I got like a 3.
Dude, you're through exactly through one of the traps. Okay.
So that is 30 feet because the rocks and other stuff you had to climb over.
Okay. I avoided the trap, didn't I?
The
I thought
trap
that
has
was
not been
exactly where
strung.
one of them was.
You don't know now because this disappeared.
Nothing is happening at this point.
Okay. Because I'm going by what I look at the map, my interpretation of what I'm seeing. So if I've made a mistake, then obviously it need to be mentioned. Right. As far as I can go, I'll go 10 feet, which wouldn't make a difference, but I'm going to go ahead and do that right there. I'm going to throw my
All right, where are you going?
Frost.
Because that was in the middle of a square, so try one more time. Okay. So, as you move here,
My staff does way more than I remember it doing. I remember it did narcotic. 100% forgot it added a disadvantage to it.
and you can't
well.
see those ants because of the giant statue.
But I know they're there.
Yes, you know they exist. As these vines come up and
Guess I'm restrained and grounded. Was I still? Should I have not moved?
As soon as you moved, it sprang up and attacked you. But you were able to dodge out of the way.
Okay. And am I enraged still? I forgot
Yes.
what my rage thing was. Was it 2? Which one was it?
So-
What I was doing?
Right now, nothing is not affecting you at this point. It is there, trying to, but you are able to resist it. I'm going to
Okay.
go. So, what would you like to do?
What was my rage feature again?
I believe it was that you
Or
were.
would I-
It was number 5. I thought. I don't remember what that is.
Wouldn't it be on my effects thing or not? Was it
No.
Combat. Okay. So we have. I don't remember. What does that say?
Number 5 is.
Yeah, that's right. When a creature hits me.
Yes, when something hits you,
Attack.
they get
creature
blasted
takes-
back and damage.
Okay, so numbers hit me. Okay. All right, so I guess I'm going to be continuing to move forward once I have my next turn. I'm planning to attack these guys before my rage runs out. Okay.
So you're going to use your action to dash and move again?
Yeah.
Okay,
Can I do
go
that?
ahead.
What's that flowery thing sitting there?
That's the trap.
The big green thing
That's
is
the
the trap.
The flowery
No.
things are the
No,
flowers.
the flowery thing above the ant.
That is
the
a flame
fireball.
sphere. So
Giant
you don't want to
fire.
go. In sum up, you don't want to end 5 feet within it, or you'll take burning damage. So
So I can't go
that-
away anyway.
you could. You just have to
Mostly close
be
the
okay
door.
with some. You have to just be okay with some fire damage.
Hey man, you're a
I'm
tiefling
fire
anyway. You're
resistant.
fine.
Alright, then don't worry about it. I forgot you're a
Yeah, you'll
tiefling,
cuddle
honestly.
up.
Yeah, so you're fine. You do what you want, bro.
You'll still take some damage, but not as much.
Honestly, do what you want.
I will assume that the character and he would go for it. So okay, that's it. Can I target everybody? Can we target this guy? Okay, so anything else I can do?
Alright, so because you're moving through this, you would continue to
Have to make rolls.
check. Alright, so when you get to the last thing, as you're about to leave, this one wraps around your ankle and grabs you
Okay.
and starts burrowing into you as you take a little bit of damage because you're raging. Yahtzee. I get to go again because I rolled doubles.
Yahtzee's 5, friend. That doesn't count. You don't get no 50 points for that.
Unless we wanted to play with exploding dice, guys.
That is 4 of a kind.
Well, exploding dice would be 4. I had to roll 4s.
Well, if it was 4s, yeah.
Trying to find where it is. There it is. Restrained. Thank you. So you were just restrained, which means you can't move. But you can still do everything else you want to do. Alright, so that is that. Rindin.
Alright. Well, he's still being held by this giant ant, and he's gonna take a nice chomp out of it. Also, I forget, the recharge on a cold breath is at the end of his turn or beginning of his turn?
Beginning.
So I roll a, what is it, 6? A d6?
Yes, you roll a d6. On a 5 or 6, he recharges. He does not. So he is grappled and restrained. So he does have
Yeah.
minuses. So he can still fight. It's just you have minuses, and if you
So so it's -2 or is it disadvantage? I don't remember which. Oh, I don't have to click anything though. It automatically does it, doesn't it?
you are considered. The condition ends. Oh, if the good. Never mind. Restrained. There it is. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and your attacks have disadvantage because you are restrained.
Okay. So you, come here, you. You're too big, and now I can't get to any of my other windows. Excuse me. Out of the way. Okay. So he'll try and take a nom out of this ant.
Okay.
He's enjoying the snack.
A little bit of protein.
Hey. Hey, let's go.
Right. So he's
And
no
then-
longer he bites off the mandibles that are holding him, and shakes it back and forth, and the head rips off the body. He's no longer strained.
Alrighty, and then he's got 2 attacks, right? If I remember correctly.
By the way, your pack tactics are not automatic, so you should have had a flat roll on that. So we'll just need to try to remember your pack tactics. I don't have that.
What do you mean by? What do you
He
mean
has
by a
pack
flat roll?
tactics. So
Okay.
he had disadvantage because he was restrained, but he also had advantage because Luthien was next to him.
Oh, okay.
So you
Okay.
had your pack tactics gives you advantage anytime an enemy of what you're biting is adjacent.
Okay. I forget. Does he has 2 attacks, though?
What's
Correct.
that?
Yes.
Okay. Then, oh goodness gracious.
And it takes up his movement because of the trees.
Yes, I don't think he'd want to move further than that.
22.
Wounded. Also, guys, you weren't there for the beginning part, but I got a cool thing. So now Rimdrin's bites are now magical. It's great.
Ah. Very
Oh.
good.
There's that. And that'll be his turn.
How are they magical?
He got a cool collar that makes him magical now.
No, I get it. Like when he bites people, do they turn into unicorns? Like, how are they magical?
Just the damage count
Just-
is
It
magic,
imbues
but
with like a
overcome resistance.
blue light
Yeah.
that
A
imbues him,
ferocity.
and so it doesn't actually do anything beyond just a cool effect, and now
Okay.
it's magical.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
I misunderstood what
wasn't-
you were saying. I thought you meant
I wasn't catching what you were trying to
Not
get
like
an explanation for, so
when
I'm
he
glad
bit
Sven
people, they,
figured it
like,
out.
froze up or something. I gotcha.
They try to put one on scrambles so that when you smash with your horns, it would be magical, but it's a big collar, so with scrambles dangling from. If
I wanted to
scrambles
put a bell
found,
on it,
please
but you know.
call. My owner loves me. Please call.
My mom was
Scrambles,
worried,
we just
scared, and
used it
confused.
as a belt instead.
All right. Okay. There we go. All right. So. Oh, he did not take him. That's why he's not here. We will kill him. Boink.
Bleh.
And. Boink. And. Boink. Plus.
Oh yeah, it adds a plus to attack rolls too.
Nice, nice.
I suffer
So
from
bursting out of the
short-term memory loss.
ground?
It's fine. No.
10, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can't get both. 30. He's going to go here and spew on both the echo and some acid.
And I forget, how does the echo work exactly? Like, is it like a ghost where like it kind of phases through attacks?
No, it can be attacked. It's kind of like it is kind of like a ghost, but it is more like Casper in that I can choose to have it attack things for me, and it
Okay,
does move around, but it does not move through things. It can fly, which is kind of cool. It's not
that
restricted
is
to the
cool.
ground, but yeah, think of it. It's basically just a copy of me at this point. It's
Okay,
another version of me. It has less AC than I do, but I
gotcha.
can.
Fly?
Yeah,
When
I mean
does it fly?
it doesn't fly. It just goes in any direction. It's not limited to the ground.
It looks like those cartoons that you're watching, and the thingy just like floats up into the air.
Pretty
Doesn't
much.
sprout wings or anything.
Correct.
Yeah.
This is he uses a special type of magic, school of magic, to summon the fading shades of unrealized timelines to aid him
Yeah.
in battle.
That's cool.
It is a
Spider subclass.
magical, translucent gray image of him that lasts until it's destroyed.
Correct.
So, like an illusion or a hologram, sort of, but with teeth. Alright,
Yep, pretty much.
so this thing spews its acid. You take a little bit of damage, and it moved 30. I think he's done. The acid spray is an action used. Yep, okay, so he's done. Luthien.
Alright, well, she's going to bonus action move her spear, ramming the ant
Okay.
in front of her first. And then now I just have to find the spell. There it is. Okay, then you have to roll a save for the little ant.
Is that where you want it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the damage. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then she's gonna try and smack it with her quarterstaff. Her staff of withering. No! I've had no luck with this staff. It's faded, Sven. I'm just not supposed to use this staff, is what the universe of D&D is trying to tell me.
Actually, it's a buck and a quarter staff, but I'm not telling him that.
Yeah, I thought I passed it.
Oh, I need a percentile. Hold on a second. Nope. Okay.
You
All right,
did pass
Luthien.
the go. You're just at the top of the round.
Your momentum allows you to go again.
Hooray! Alright,
So
well,
frustrated with that staff.
I'm annoyed with that stupid staff. She's gonna smack it again. You can just go back to the same place, but it can back up 30. Why do my dice look like that? Didn't do that.
Because it's a save, so you're using my dice.
Oh, okay. Bam. Whack. Alright, and now we're gonna try again. No more than that one. So let's hope that that's the only one for today. Whack. Alright.
You're still
And
a
then-
wonder, but
Alright, so I have to remember, you roll, if I'm using my charge for the staff. I don't remember how you do it. You roll the damage and then you go down and you roll. No, you have to roll. Heck, hold on. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've used this. It deals damage as a normal quarterstaff, and you can expend 1 charge to deal an extra 2d10 necrotic damage. Must succeed a DC 15 con saving throw, but have disadvantage for 1 hour on strength or constitution. So I roll the regular damage, and then I roll the save, and then roll the damage for the charge.
No, so you roll the hit, which you did, and then when you hit, you can, so it's a choice, expend 1 charge. And that's what you're choosing to do.
Uh-huh.
So you do the extra 2d10 necrotic damage. So go ahead and roll that.
Hey.
D10, that's pretty good.
There's nothing in the attack, so I just roll 2d10 then. When I'm looking at like my sheet.
Actions.
There's 2
You
effects.
should have down below. You should have something. Let me see. It's taking a second to pull up.
It's thinking about it.
All right. Item: Staff of Withering. Yeah. So you click the first effect. It says damage 2d10 necrotic.
Okay.
Yep. And now roll your damage normal. Click on the 1d8 for your staff up above.
Okay. Ah, okay.
Now,
Whack. Roll the save.
do you have it targeted? Yeah, so you're gonna either you don't have him targeted. So drop the save on him. See if he makes the save. Which he did not, so now drop the effect on him.
Okay. Thank you. It has been a while since I've used it.
And then mark off on make sure you mark off use of it. And so yeah, so that's how it works. You always do the damage, and then if he then makes the save to see if he's poisoned.
Cool. Alright. So there is my turn.
Alright, so as you hit this thing with the staff, the carapace sort of cracks and buckles like it's been in the sun for a week, and one of his legs sort of shrivel and get a lot smaller as this necrotic energy courses through him. Talgan, you see this thing rear up behind you.
Yeah, Toggin was gonna go help Luthien.
But
But this thing seems a little bit more pressing.
just a little.
Just a little bit. So he's gonna be going back the way he came. Oop, my token is not locked, by the way.
There's a couple of sinkholes you can jump into.
You know, I'd prefer not to.
They're only 7 feet deep, so you can still sort of peek out. Go on your tiptoes. You move 15 feet?
Yes. And I think Toggin, he hasn't done it in a while. He's going to go ahead and try to cast Witch Bolt.
Which bolt?
Witch Bolt. That bolt.
Oh, that bolt?
No, this bolt.
Oh, okay.
Which bolt?
That bolt.
It's the who's on first, but Witch Bolt.
Nice.
Sad damage, but it's damage.
Damage is damage.
Blam!
Always.
And I think he's realizing that use the other 15 feet of movement. That was his action and his movement. So he's good. So, oh, I should probably describe it. So Tagen kind of, he concentrates and in his hands this, like ball of, this blue energy that looks like lightning, moves like water, and, it stretches out and suddenly, kind of like Emperor Palpatine style, uh, attaches to the Ankeg? Something. It
Yeah,
the
it
big
does
old
something.
scary thing.
Yes, it is like the Egyptian Ankh, and then a keg.
Nice.
I was thinking I had no healing spells this entire time. I have cure wounds. Didn't realize it. It's fine. We're fine. It's all fine, guys.
You know, it's a little funny that you're like, oh yeah, it's like the Egyptian Ankh because that's where my sister is. That's why I'm out of town.
Fish.
Egypt?
Yeah, she's in Egypt right now.
Nice. My brain was trying to figure out what that had to do with the Egyptian Ankh, and not the fact that she was in Egypt. I was like, what does that have to
She's
do
in
with it?
Egypt, and I'm in Oregon looking after her cats.
Well, I was like, I just couldn't. Never mind. It's fine. Ignore me.
You got this.
All right.
Braining
Anyway,
is hard.
44.
Where? There it is. Okay.
It'd be really funny if you could narcotically damage all of his 3 legs on the one side and just make him fall over.
Alright, so
Kind of
he
rude.
give me. He's going to naturally move away from the fire. So go ahead and Luthien can give me a attack.
Hooray! Whack. She'll whack him with her staff, because that's what she's got out.
Yeah, bash him.
She's not going to expend a charge.
Alright. And then it's going to do its stuff to the wolf.
All I can think of is like the drive-by, like where they like whip something out as they go by and whack him in the butt or something.
Oh, okay, it saves checks. Alright, so it bites into Rendon, grabbing his hoof. He is now grappled and restrained. He was strained before, now he's restrained now. The stinger comes out.
Wow.
And he has to make another save. He
Love that
succeeds.
19. This is some high
So instead of
numbers.
30, he only takes 15. Alright, and speaking of Rendon, taking damage, it is his turn. Here is Parker.
Baby, please. I'm waiting for Parker on the feed. Sorry.
There we
Joe
go.
got the merest whiff of dog, and she's like, pull up,
Hold the front door, y'all.
hold my
He's
quarterstaff.
confused. He doesn't know what's going on. People don't redeem this
Hey.
enough to where for him to understand what's happening. He just like
Like, why are you touching me? Why are you picking me up?
I think I've been there for the other 2 times.
Go, good boy.
Dog puddles.
He's such a good boy.
All right,
Hey,
so
yeah, killed the ant.
Rendon is no longer grappled
Restrained.
and restrained. Unlike
Uh,
Parker.
It was both.
Keeps
For
moving my
once.
mouse, so I can't delete the restraint. Okay, go ahead and give me a 6-sider. But we forgot at the start of his turn.
No, I already did that. That's what the 4 is up top.
Okay.
You might have forgotten, but I did not.
Alright, so he's done. It was a short Parker. But, hey, it's only 50 points. It's only 50 points.
Look,
Alright.
man, I'm not gonna complain about 50 points wasted or whatever. I've got like 93,000. So
Okay, so there we go. Instead. Go ahead and
Yes. Alright,
percentile.
and
Nothing.
what is this percentile thing? This is making me nervous.
He rolls a 1, so his acid does not recharge.
What am I looking
He's
for now?
being zapped. So he is going to charge 5, 15, up to
What am I
him,
looking for? I'm looking for
and try to
this
do a
one.
little bite action. See if we can stop this before he decides to burrow back into the ground. Alright, so he has you grappled. Question is,
oh,
are you,
I was like, man, am I gonna have to use my inspiration to reroll that? And I do not.
are you stuck with him or is he stuck with you? That's the question.
That
Oops,
is-
wrong
Nobody
one.
knows.
Click. There we go. All right, Jackson. Let me,
Why is Spot worth more than Parker? Is he just harder to grab?
He doesn't want people doing the spot redemption this with this Parker.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one who actually, like, kind of likes Spot. But, you know, it's fine.
I tolerate Spot, but if I had a
I'm
choice,
I like the dog, and he's
Jackson.
cute sometimes, but man, sometimes he can be annoying.
Can I be heard? No, you cannot be heard.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so here's Spot.
Just the, NKG or whatever. We determined how to pronounce it, and,
Okay.
OnKeg. But that is back the other way you were running. Rundgren killed the ant. So now the OnKeg is over by, like, where the horse was left. And Toggin.
You know, if you step to the southeast, the southwest, you will be out of the vines, and you have to
And then you...
get ripped. You have to rip yourself out of the vines first. So, go ahead and give me. I'll push the roll. Where's the trap? There it is. See, Joe, he has not stopped licking my hand since I got him up here.
He is
So
having this
that's
time of
why.
his life.
One of the reasons. One of the reasons it costs 400. All right,
That's
so
fair.
I presume you want to use your athletics. So let's go. Here it is.
Does he lick knees though? Cause my sister's dog loves to lick knees.
Spot will lick
Specifically,
any.
when you're wearing jeans, then she'll make a giant wet spot. That dog's tongue is bigger than it should be, in every possible way.
And because she
All
did
right.
it, your dog started doing it, and I'm so glad that he's kind of.
Thanks. Damn it. I'm trying to pull up the requested rolls for you. I need an athletics saving throw. There you go. Thank you. 24, no problem. As you rip yourself out of the vines. Blast a ray of frost. Goes shooting past Toggen's face.
Here.
Are you going to move or anything else? All right.
Alright,
to your
well.
turn.
Alright, how far is this thing? Oh. 60. Ooh, I'm gonna have to move first. I'm gonna move. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna heal my wolf.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. By 1d8 for each level or slot above. She'll cast it at level. Let's see, level 4. He's pretty hurt. Go back down. So now I don't remember how you do the increased.
Left click and hold to pick up the die, and then right click, in this case, 3 times.
There we go. Alright. And then she is.
You're missing something. That's weird. Should be coded differently because you should get your whiz bonus. Let me look. See what's going on. Did you do heal cure wounds? Yeah, that was right. It's under spells level 1. Let me look at it. Nope. So click. Okay, now is it fixed? Nope. Alright, so it's in the coding itself. Dadgummit, stop it. There we go.
So what do you mean by my wisdom bonus?
There it is.
Oh, spell casting modifier.
Whiz. There we go. So you get a +4. It's 1d8 plus 4. Alright, and we make sure your save is correct. Yep, your DC is correct. Alright, anyway, so that's fixed now. So he gets Rindin is now 45 wounds instead of 49. Okay, so you heal him, and are you moving the sphere? You said.
She'll move it. I don't know that he's probably gonna try and move it towards the bad thing. It's still just a centipede to me in my head. But I don't really know. 30 is my bonus action movement.
All right.
And then she's gonna move to If I move here, will I know for next time? Will I be able to like have a clear line of sight moving there?
Yes.
Okay, great. And she will move there, and that'll be her turn.
Sit down. Okay. Rendon.
Alrighty. Well, he's gonna probably just move up with her. He's not feeling very good.
Are you able to move him?
Yes.
Cool.
He'll sit there. He'll get some pets while he waits for what he's supposed to do.
Alright, talking.
Oh yeah, hold on. I'm gonna roll this real quick while I'm thinking about it. No! Okay. He's just never getting it back. It's fine, guys.
Hey man, he has a 33% chance, but you need to keep telling your dice that so they'll listen.
What I should
well,
do is switch back to my color dice and see if that does anything.
Hagen is being pulled into a non-consensual hug. And you know, he's just gonna keep trying to taste this.
It'll be more of a kiss because it is using its mouth, not its arms.
Yum. Yum.
Oh, this is fun. Since it's still within range, I don't have to do the attack roll anymore. I just do the damage, right? It's been a little bit.
You have to use your entire action, and yes, you just keep blasting it. You don't have to attack again.
Cool. I'll just keep trying to tase it.
The only thing you can do if you maintain the Witch Bolt is move.
I'll try to like kick at it, because that's all I can do. Lethal hold.
He was going for the shins, but he doesn't know which shin's gonna be better, so.
Alright, Jackson. You have hotness right next to you. You know you need to move out of the way, or it's going to burn you.
Guys, it burns, burns, burns. Dang, intrusive thoughts are winning today. We still cannot hear you if you are talking, by the way.
Alright, as you move up, blast it with a ray of frost, and just some of its bony, protruding skin, chitin just gets cold. Does not get back its acid spray. And it's a little sad because it likes its acid spray.
Good that he doesn't get his acid spray.
I'm very glad, since I am in its mouth, that it does not get its acid spray back.
Just stand there with your mouth open as it spits into your mouth.
Alright, again, very little acid. And you rock
Dang.
concentration. So
That
no
con, you're doing fantastic, bruh.
Look, man, I rolled a 3 and maintained my concentration last time, so.
Let me try something and see. Rending, ding, 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 ding. Plus RCG. Six. Okay, I'm going to test something real quick. does work. Okay, so we will is it let's see, 5. If that works. It does. Recharge 5, recharge. Okay, so
So we found a better way to do it. It'll automatically roll it.
yes.
That'd be amazing.
So let me go ahead and go past the Ankeg. So it is now scrambles, and I'll fix.
Fix what?
How did that go? How did it skip you? Hold on a second. 8.
He's gonna fix the room
Oh,
turns
the
cold
echo.
breath recharge.
Okay, never mind. So it is still scramble. Hold on a second. There we go. Why is it skipping? Oh, no, that's why. Alright, so scrambles, you get to go.
Okay.
Come on, where's my mind? There it is. Goodness sakes.
The struggle is real.
So I'm gonna move here. Pop my echo. Is that witch bolt a thing, or is that just a
Yes,
cute picture?
he's blasting it with electricity like the Emperor Palpatine, but it also has it in his mouth, so the two of them are just. He should be taking damage himself, but I'm being nice.
Okay. So if I put the echo here.
Okay.
Is that flanking enough or no?
Yes,
Okay, cool.
and Toggin is officially flanking him too, so.
Cool. Then yeah, we'll put
I'm
the
at,
echo there and
I'm at the
attack
very
it.
least distracting.
And then we'll do some damage.
Did you mean to throw the damage on me?
Oops.
No, I did not. Apologize, Togan. We put it on the.
He's just trying to kill you. It's fine.
Bro, for real. I'm on the wrong side of the ant, but okay.
Quick. So I'll put this on.
A 12 misses. Does a
Alright, that should
13
work.
hit?
Alright, so hold on. Give me just a second. Catch up. 15 damage was done to Toggin. We want to take that off.
Uh-huh.
So, and put it onto the Ankeg. That was done. Where's it?
Does a
There it is.
13 hit him?
Minus 2 Toggin. Heal. Perfect. $13 on the Ankeg is a miss.
Okay. I'm gonna use my Unleash Incarnation and make another attack through the echo.
Okay.
Let's try to hit him again. Da, 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 da. Versus Ankeg. 15. Does 15 hit?
Nice.
Does. Okay, cool. Attack damage.
How did you? So you rolled a 2?
Hey.
Damage. Now he's dead.
Yep, they're not too tough. But
So he dropped Taugen.
when they get close to you guys, when they're by themselves. Okay, yes, so he collapses.
Yeah. And then
And
Scrambles will walk over to Taugen and kind of get some of the ick off of him, the yucky slime or whatever it was holding him with. Like in X-Men, when Will Smith is covered in the goop after he gets
Yes.
eaten by all the bugs. It's just like that. And that's Scramble's turn.
alright, and with that, you guys are out of combat.
Luthien will stop concentration on her sphere. She's gonna. Do I know if either of these creatures will have anything useful to her? Or things that she would be interested in? Or anything that would be cool to make carvings out of?
It all depends on what you're looking for. There are the ants and the Ankeg both have chitin. They have poison and acid, mandibles. All depends on what you're looking for. You can take the antennas and stick them on your head and pretend you're an
She'd
ant.
100% want to take the poison and the acid from the on-keg. Like, extract it if she can.
Talbot is also looking to do that, so he'd be happy to help you.
Yeah. And then, it's probably gonna take too long to try and get down to their bone. Like, to carve off the bone. So she probably won't do that.
The bone of
Is
what?
there any...
Ants don't have bones.
Oh, no, they don't. I forgot. But my brain and anatomy. It's fine. Is the carapace or their mandibles or anything of any use, like eating wise or selling wise? Would she know that at all?
Yeah, you can. Your breastplate is made of carapace. Not these ones, but
no,
carapace.
but
People use it.
she would ask if everybody else is okay with that. But if that's okay, then she'd probably take an hour or two to do that.
It probably wouldn't take that long. It really depends on how you roll, but because you're not preparing it. You're just sort of ripping it off, these bugs.
Okay. Then yeah.
I mean, if you were by yourself, then yeah, you probably could sit there and scrape it cleaner and get some of the stuff. But do you have a bag of holding?
I have a pouch of holding, but not a bag. But they also have her horse and Rundgren that her horse could probably carry, depending on the carapace.
Alright, so I'm just checking to see what I have. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, did they destroy the wagons, or did we miss the wagons, or is this after the first
This
stop?
is after your wagons.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, Scrambles is also interested in cutting the bugs up and piecing them out, and he will definitely help anyone who is
Cool.
doing that.
Okay.
Luthien would also, afterwards, probably take a look at this memorial. And maybe try and recall again who this important person is. I'm probably looking too much into this, but I'm curious.
Yeah.
Mostly because Druids took the time to protect it, and so to her, she's like, there's has to be something important in the Druid culture to do that outside of just wanting to have that. What is this? Oh, okay, cool.
Is the memorial technically a statue?
It is a statue, absolutely.
You know what that means?
Shake its hand, press its
Yup.
nose,
Poke its genitals, just try to spin its head around, lick
She
it.
would probably
all the
warn, like, I'm assuming she, like, even if she doesn't know the religious significance or the historical significance, she'd probably warn them against, like, wards and things like that, and be like, here is where the two traps were sprung. I'd expect there would be probably more, so,
Anyway, good luck finding the rest of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate it and do all of the weird investigating stuff that I normally do to the trap.
And I would assume she would at least know enough about these to know whether or not, like, taking stuff from it would be good or bad. So if she knows anything about that idea, she'd probably warn him about it too.
Luthien hasn't probably been by here, but Scrambles and Jackson, you definitely have. This is right on the road to Phandalin. uh, from Neverwinter. So you guys have been here before and have seen it. You probably wouldn't have stopped unless for some reason you felt like it. Um, so scrambles with your investigation. You don't see anything besides the things that are here. Give me a history check.
Okay.
What am I looking for? So nothing on this knight seems to be. It's either some kind of knight paladin fighter. You're not really sure what it was. Guardsman, something. There's no blatant symbols on it, so you don't think it's religious. That's for both you and Luthien.
Okay.
Because normally, if it's a deity, they like to have their name and symbol flaunted.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And
Okay.
you see that there used to be a plaque on the front of it, and it's missing.
Interesting.
Well, if
In
we're
fact,
all
there
gonna
was
try to
black.
look at the statue and try to figure out who it is, I want to try. It's a long shot.
And then I need survival checks from those who are tearing apart the insects.
Nice.
Oh, great. Yeah, so no problems. You're able to get all of those. So let's see. 3, 2. So I will go ahead and put them in the party sheet. Let's see.
Fantastic.
Items. Alright. So I'm sorry, Targan, you said you wanted to get involved with the statue. In what way? What are you doing?
Gonna try to figure out who it is. It's a long shot, but maybe
Right,
I've
but are
heard some
you
stories.
looking at it? Are you doing history? What are you doing?
I would like
I'm
to
good.
try history.
I'm history as well, so
We're probably looking way too far into this statue, y'all.
Oh
It's
man,
funny
it's
though.
too late, okay? Yeah, boom, 17. Like, I got a +2, and I'm not even, like, from here, so it's a long shot, but
am I being heard now?
You are.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hello.
I am looking for. Here it is. Nope, that wasn't it.
Ugh.
Tables. There we go. Why is everything going slow? Chat. Yes. Okay. This. Alright, never mind. Let's try this. Yay.
That was weird. I heard something wrong.
something did wrong. In secret. Mwaha.
Ah.
Alright, so this is a. You think this might be in reference to Spinner, who was a human who helped the two dwarves in Phandalin when they were trying to find the mine that closed, the whistling mine, and the magical forge that was there. It was the two brothers and a human and a rogue, a human knight, a human fighter and a elven rogue. So you think this might be a memorial to him, Luthien. Taugen.
Cool.
Hagen shares that with the rest of. So anyway, that's neat.
So, since there doesn't, for whatever weird reason, they don't have chitin or carapace, because they're lame. What's happening? There it is. Alright. So I need Taugen and Luthien to give me a D4. Scrambles was also helping. Scrambles, I need. There were 4 of them. Yes, there were 4. Alright, and then I need Scrambles 2D4 and Taugen and Luthien another D4 each. 3 and 1.
Dang, I'm rolling low. It's fine.
It's okay, I'm making up for it.
The rolls today.
We even each other out to a nice middle.
Alright, and somebody give me the total of
Oh, did not mean to do
Scrambles
that.
and Taugen's and Luthien's. All 4 of those.
15, I think.
Yeah, I got 15.
I double checked. 15.
Mathing, making sure.
Art sheet. Here it is. Inventory. Alright, so you have 15 pieces of ant carapace. Takes a while for it to load because you guys are hoarders. And it loads the entire party's stuff. There we go. And
Look,
then
man, but what if we'll
4.
need some of that stuff later, okay?
Alright, there you go. So you guys can pull them from the party sheet.
I'm finally added to the party sheet. Wow, guys. You can finally see what I have.
Alright, so we're going to take
It's
this
a little
moment while you
funny that
guys
he's
are
complaining
putzing
about-
around. We're going to say, even though you're not really resting, I will push a short rest. So anybody who wants to roll hit dice can do so. And while you guys are doing all that, 2250. Let me make sure I get these people on here. There's Scrambles.
Did I get hit at all?
Target.
I'm kind of impressed.
Push those buttons in.
Brendan. Oh, that's what it is.
Why are you rolling death saves?
I don't know. I just pushed the button.
There we go.
You know that.
Did you succeed?
In death? I don't know. Did I? I got 18 on my death. Is that good?
All right, so let's go
Oh.
back.
How do I get rid of the HP thing? What button do I press?
To get rid
I'm
of
just gonna
what?
press them all then.
So you're hurt. So you want to hit the if you want to get use your hit dice, it's
Yes.
the die. It's HD. It says 6 now, and you just click that 6.
All right. Well, I just did. I clicked it once. That's what that was.
Yep, correct.
And
You
it
got
was
7 back. At
So I
the end
just
of the
keep
night,
doing this
you will
until-
get 3 of them back after a long
3
rest.
HD.
Yes. So
Did
if
you?
So I can try another one then.
if you want to. All right. So 2 nights ago,
Thank God.
as you woke up, in the middle of the night,
So
you all
take
felt
that
movement, and
one.
Luthien's
That kind of
egg
movement.
had 5 gold coins. Toggins,
My what?
gold,
I'm sorry.
golden egg you found.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's making money.
I'm
And
not gonna argue with it.
Toggins had a gold snake. And the golden snake grew until it was, or it is, about 15 feet long.
What?
And
What are we supposed to do with
it
that?
is a constrictor snake. So it can bite and it constrict naturally. It is not aggressive toward Toggin, but it is aggressive.
Yeah.
It is aggressive to almost everybody else. So what do you want to do with this thing? You know you're going to Neverwinter, so you can sell it there. If that is something you want to do, you can let it free into the wilderness. Although, one, this isn't the perfect place you think it would probably survive. And two, it does have a minor disadvantage because it's gold. So, it can't naturally camouflage as well as a normal snake would. But then again, when you're 8 inches around, 15 feet long, you don't really camouflage anyway.
Not really. You just kind of go for it.
Can I keep it?
You could
You're
attempt
gonna be.
to, but like
We're
I
gonna
said,
all
it
be
is going to
sleeping.
actively try to eat people and animals and things if it's not fed.
I think
We're
you
gonna
should
be
keep it.
sleeping, and you're gonna wake up and just find like Scrambles is gone.
What does it
No.
eat?
Maybe not scrambles, but
Not me.
Tricks or Danny or
There's
never
no way.
know.
Oh,
It's gonna...
Lucy is the first snack. She's the smallest of all of you. Also,
Yeah.
side thing, we were gonna harvest the acid and poison. Were we able to get any?
That'll be a separate roll. We'll do that when we get done with our flashback. But
Okay, sounds
let's
good.
go ahead and so you decide what you're going to do as we take our 10-minute break. Break time, and we'll be back at in 10 minutes, guys. Alrighty, we are back.
Yeah, boy.
So, if you want to be cool and do what the cool kids do, if you look at your portraits that are in a row on your screen somewhere and right click on your portrait, you will see at 3 o'clock it says toggle AFK. So you can click that and it'll say they have gone. And you can do the same thing and say they are back. So if you ever have to run out, there's an emergency or something, and you're walking away and you don't want to interrupt conversation, you can click that real quick and then just don't be like me and forget to come back.
People think you've been gone for 20 minutes. You've been sitting there wondering why nobody's talking to you.
Anyway, so getting back to what we were talking about with the snake, you would have to feed it, and it needs to eat. You would know between yourself and Luthien. It has to eat every 2 weeks. It needs to eat something the width
Pretty substantial.
of it.
How wide is it?
It's about 8 to 12 inches wide. Now it can eat up to 5 times. It's something that's 5 times bigger than its head if it really wants to. But it needs to eat something averaging about its width every 2 weeks. And 2 days, for 2 days after it eats, it will be lethargic and not much use to you. But other than that, if you really wanted to keep it, you could. You just need to determine how it's going to travel, where it's going to travel.
How does it do it like in the cold as well? Because I don't remember what kind of temperature we're in, but in the cold, reptiles aren't great.
It's cold here, but it's just probably not cold right now.
Right now, it's not insane. When you guys are up in the mountains, it's snow, but it will get snowy here soon.
Tuggin's over here like, what do you mean it's cold? It's so hot over here.
Yes, and so Luthien will gently.
Everything's hot compared to home.
Luthien will be gently like, snakes. I don't remember what the degree is they have to be in. But she's like, they're reptiles, so they require a certain amount of heat. Otherwise, it'll get sluggish and not do very well.
All right, so as you arrive in, first of all, you're going to keep it until you get to Neverwinter, at least. Talking.
At least, yeah.
Real quick, where is the house that you guys have? Because you could technically keep it in the house, but you'd have to probably pay somebody to feed it and all that stuff too.
Oh, hey, man. Scrambles is already paying somebody to feed the pit monster.
It's in
Hey.
Phandalin.
Which direction? Are we going towards Phandalin? I'm gonna be honest, I forgot.
Yep.
So you could keep. She's like, you could keep it. You just need to set up a proper housing for it. He couldn't just travel with us, is what she's gonna say. She's not against having this snake. She's like, overall, but she's like, it will die if he travels with us, most likely. So.
It's like, look, man, I can't judge you. I've got this wolf here, but like.
She's like, it's not going to be as hopeful as my wolf here. So.
Right,
And also,
when you guys get to Neverwinter, the Scrambles, you have a couple choices. You have this giant dragon head.
Yeah.
You can buy a cart, wagon or a cart yourself to have forever. You can pay for it to be taken to Phandalin as part of a caravan, or you can pay an extraordinary amount and have someone special deliver it to Phandalin.
Couldn't you just have dog and carry it?
So what do you
carry
want
it during
to do?
battle.
You can buy a cart or wagon, or any of the other two options.
Yeah, I think Scrambles would probably just buy a cart. He has the money for it. Why not?
Hey,
Okay, you will
Luthie's got
also
a
need
horse.
something to pull it.
I have a nightmare horse.
Say, Luthie's also got a horse, so.
Your nightmare horse is down in Phandalin because you guys were teleported up to water Waterdeep.
No, I was paying for it to be stabled in Waterdeep at the same time. I thought.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I for sure was paying for it to be stabled.
Okay.
Yeah. And so he'd be coming with us. So I'll have Nightmare pull it.
Right. Let me see.
If he can. I don't know. I would assume he can.
Alright, and then last question is, did anybody want to do anything in Neverwinter? You had weeks in Waterdeep to do and buy things, and Waterdeep is a bigger city than Neverwinter. But is there anything in particular people wanted to do in Neverwinter? Anything you forgot to do in Cart 15 gold?
It's one of the bigger cities around, though,
No
right?
problem. I'll do that.
Yes, it is one of the bigger cities around.
I do realize that I've been meaning to buy a poisoner's kit for a while and haven't, so I'm gonna get one.
Okay. Oh, that's why. I'm silly. Try that again. There it is. I was like, why don't they have a cart? Alright.
I wouldn't mind going to a market to look at
Alright, I took the 15 gold away.
weaponry. Weaponry.
Are you saying weaponry? Weapons?
Yes. Yes. I would like, if I'm in the city, I like to look around a little bit. I think I would be doing that.
Okay.
So that's what I would want to do. You asked. So, do I get to do that? Do you want to do that? Am I allowed to do that?
Yes, you are. All those things you are allowed to look at the weapons.
You're not allowed to
Okay.
look at the weapons. What made you think that?
You've got a
I don't
ban,
know.
okay?
That's right.
Cart. Alright, so you now have a cart in your inventory.
Just carries the cart. Is it a collapsible cart?
No.
You can fold it up and put it in your pocket.
Not for 15 gold. You can burn it
Is there such thing as a collapsible cart?
and then put
Probably.
the ashes in your pocket.
In the
big
monthly
boxes you
campaign, we have
crush.
collapsible boats, so there's probably collapsible cart or something.
With a bag of holiness, anything's possible.
Alright, so go ahead and add the kit to yourself. Pay the money to do so.
Already taken off the money.
Jackson, you can stop in on and say hello to your family if you wish, since you're there.
Got a family?
That was nice.
Sorry, I didn't mean that to be so rude.
You got a family?
I don't know much of them because I've been away at school, not got returned home yet. So I sometimes stop in every once in a while.
And you see some new magic items and some new. Looks like they've been trying to mess with different weaponry from different countries. Different. Looks like the people came from over from Chult, and so you see some bolas that you may not have seen before, and some kopecks and special boomerangs, bladed boomerangs and things. But other than that, nothing really out of the ordinary. Alright, so you guys head back. So now, going back to where we are in the roadside memorial. Give me Luthien and Jackson. Give me survival checks
You
for
mean
the
Targan?
poison.
You mean Targan?
Whoever's doing the survival checks for the um, poison.
You know what? I'm gonna use my inspiration on that. Might as well. Bruh. Fuck this.
It's
Look,
okay,
man,
like you
this one
said, we
needed the
balance each
poisonous
other
thing,
out.
we hadn't done it yet, okay?
Do either of you have a poisoner's kit?
No, I
I
have
do
a
now.
herbalism.
Did you say yes?
I just got one.
But it was
Okay.
while
I
we were
don't
in the
know if
city.
Neverwinter was before or after this, because we're kind of jumping around in time.
Neverwinter was before. We went back in time to catch up.
Oh, cool. Yes, I do have a poisoner's kit.
Alright, so you have advantage, so go ahead and roll again.
I was
There we
gonna
go. I
laugh
thought
if
it was
it
gonna
was.
be a 2 again.
I was gonna laugh if that's what it ended up being.
Alright, so which one of you... so we'll start with Luthien. Are you doing poison or are you doing acid?
I'm gonna do acid because that's more important to me personally. So I'll do acid.
Alright, and do you have empty vials?
Not in my inventory, but I would think because she has her herbalism kit, so I'd assume that she'd have
Okay.
something in there to do that.
Alright.
We have flasks as well. The oil flasks that are empty.
Okay.
Toggin also has violence galore. That's his whole thing, so...
So Adam says, "Hey, Scrambles, you have a bunch of the flasks of oil or flasks and oil flasks."
I think so. Let me take a look.
I've got 2. I thought I had a lot more than that. That's why I'm asking.
I think it's one of those things that I just assumed she would have because she has an herbalism kit, but I never actually took the time to add them.
You have a conch shell.
Stick it in your shell.
Old school conch shell.
Are they in your inventory as oil flask or flask? Just so I can look mine up.
Yours would be oil.
Mine are oil. Parentheses,
Oil, okay.
1 pint flask.
I have 1. Oh, I have 3. I lied. Would you guys like one?
Are they just the flasks or have they got oil in them?
I have 1 pint oil flasks, and then I have a tankard of oil. So as of now, they are
Okay.
empty.
So no, those are too big for what she's looking to do.
Oh, okay.
Alright, give me a percentile,
So we got
Luthien.
who?
Alright, so the bite of an Ankeg's acid is less than a normal vial of acid, so I'm just going to give you a normal vial of acid.
Okay.
And inventory. Alright. And then I need both of them sprayed once, but only once. Go ahead and give me a D4.
Blah.
Alright, so there's that. Is it identified? Oops, stop it. Yes, it's identified. Alright, Toggin, are you doing acid or poison?
He's practicing for that poison book he's got, so he's gonna do poison. I don't know.
And give me a D12. Alright, so this is going to be giant ant poison. What do you want it to look like? When it's not, it's non-ID. Somebody just grabs this vial, what's it going to look like?
Like a sticky, like yellow fluid.
Hot.
And it glows.
Alright, giant ant poison. So that is one ant, one onkeg. Both of you give me another roll. Survival.
I get my hand.
I'm gonna go with this.
So you're going for another ant then?
Yes.
Okay. Luthien, do you want an ant or the other onkeg?
I'll do the on cake again.
Alright, so you rolled an 18. Give me a D4.
Hey, that's much better.
Alright. So you're able to...
She'll probably split whatever she got with Toggin, though.
Alright, so altogether, between the two of them, you got 3 vials of acid.
So then, yeah, give me one more and then,
Toggin, go ahead and give me a D12. Alright, and then... So now that's both onkegs, 2 of the ants. So there's 2 ants left. Both of you give me another roll. Survival.
there's my 2 for survival this time.
I almost got a 20.
Alright. Toggin, give me a D12.
No.
Why is talking involved with this?
What?
She's helping with the poison and the acid.
Oh, okay.
Alright, and Luthien, you're able to get 1. And don't forget, you're still carrying around the Chag Beetle carapace from when you were like level 2.
Yeah, I realized that. I was looking at it like, oh look, I have more campus than I thought I did. I'm just carrying around all the carapace. Did anybody else want some? Because I didn't really want 15 of them.
See you in scrambles.
She'll
Alright.
probably sell them all either way, but
Okay,
I
so
have
you
a
guys
bunch
are,
of that
you
stuff
are
too.
done with Roadside Memorial. Yes?
yes.
I
Okay,
think so, right?
Yes.
we're moving on.
Since I'm picking up a wagon in
Cart,
cart or whatever in whatever city I'm in,
Neverwinter.
I would like to look for like a display cabinet that I could display all my neat little things that I found, little trinkets and whatnot, like a cameo cabinet. Is that something I could find there? Large
So,
wooden cabinet with like glass doors and shelves.
the problem with moving that much glass, especially if it's already put together, um, is it's very fragile. There's a high chance it might break. You can probably just pay
I,
for somebody in Fandolin to make you something like that, or have something without glass.
No,
I
want
don't
a
think my
glass like
mending spell is
PC.
going to help you with that.
I mean, as long as it fits in a one cube.
What if I like wrap it in blankets and stuff, like the doors and the shelves, and I lay them down gently, like you would move one in real life?
What is the issue with having somebody in Vandalin make one for you?
I just don't know if there's anybody in Vandalin who can. Vandalin's not a
Yes,
very big
it's not.
place.
Yeah, it's not.
There's like 4 buildings.
We just double the economic
Yeah,
influx of money into that town.
yeah. I bought the biggest building and am single-handedly populating the town.
You're like, hey
Not a
guys,
joke. I have like
two new
construction
residents, by
workers
the way.
there, and there's like construction workers there now, and the
It's gonna
witch
be a
moved back
7-Eleven.
into yeah, the witch moved back into town and all that stuff.
Yeah, a smithy coming up.
Yeah, a smithy's
Should be
coming.
built by now.
Brand new adventurers guild.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you could like go like a glass blower, a glass maker to live in there to make all your fancy shelves.
Sounds like a long time. Sounds like a lot longer than it would take just to go in the city I'm already in and be like, hey, I need one of these. But
All
if they
right.
don't have one
So,
here, that's
what are you
fine.
looking
That's
for?
cool.
As far as you have everything from a bookcase with 2 glass doors to fancy dragon scale inlaid gem encrusted.
Well, now that you mention it,
All depends on how much you're willing to
Go
spend.
big or go home.
I don't know. I'd like to go to a fancy place that sells fancy furniture, like a shop that says Fancy Furniture Emporium.
Oh.
And then what size are you looking at?
I want it to be 12 feet tall and 8 feet long.
And again, how are
And
you going to get that through doors and things? And how are you going to travel it? It won't fit in a cart. You would have to buy a wagon.
a cart and a wagon aren't the same thing? I was imagining
No.
like a gigantic wagon,
Cart is
like a
something that,
covered wagon.
if you picture a dude grabbing stuff and pulling it down the road, that's a cart.
Oh, like the
Like
Bring
a
Out Your Dead guy.
wheelbarrow.
Yep,
Bring
it's
Out
got
Your Dead. Yeah, no.
That's exactly what a cart is. Yep.
Yeah,
Bring
no.
Out Your Dead.
For some reason, I
Wagon
was
is
thinking
4
like
wheels.
a large. I was thinking like a large wagon. Can I not buy a cart? I'm not interested in a cart at all. I want a large wagon,
Okay. Yeah, that's
and I'll pay
4
extra
wheels.
for it.
May or may not be covered depending on the price.
Well, it's not gonna be covered because I want to put a gigantic bookshelf in the back of it.
And you're gonna have to buy another horse or an ox
Sure.
because a little skeleton dude cannot pull that.
Yeah, I'll have to get 2. That's fine. I'll get
Again,
another one.
Luthien has a horse. You guys could have him and your horse pull it.
Yeah, but then what do I do when I get back to town? Actually, they have horses there. I don't know. If
Give me a
Luthien offers.
percentile.
Okay. Percentile. Percentile.
Luthien would offer her horse to
Hey,
you if
99.
you wanted to use
Uh-oh.
it.
It's not 100.
99 is great. I got 99 problems, but rolling a 1 ain't one.
Alright,
Put a
so
horse
as
in
you're
one.
as you're going into Neverwinter, you see way off in the distance going down the road their last elephant. So you cannot buy an elephant
Oh, why not?
because you rolled 99.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Um,
I was like, I can't offer that guy money. I'm notorious at just offering people money for things. Tried to buy a wolf 2 hours ago.
you can have a
You
team.
ain't buying my wolf ever.
You can
It's
have
fair.
a team of mastiffs.
How many is a team? Like 30?
Mush!
I
Mush!
would love that.
Let's see. So just a plain old draft horse,
Yeah.
or is 50 gold each, or you can just get some mules and or a donkey. And they're a lot cheaper, and an ox is in between. So an ox is 15, an ox is 20, a donkey is 10, and a draft horse is 50. So take two. We'll probably take 4 donkeys, 2 ox, or 2 draft horse.
Partridge in a pear tree.
I'll go with 2 oxen and
They're
how much
also
are
out
those?
of camels.
Damn.
Stupid.
You got camel lights though?
Where
Because you
are
rolled a
we?
99.
Sure,
You can buy the warship though.
that's fine. I don't. What do I do with a warship?
A warship?
It will fit. You could sort of fit a 8-foot by 12-foot thing on a warship.
How much are the ox? I apologize, I didn't hear the first time.
Ox are 20 gold.
Okay, so I need 2 of them, so 40 gold. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
I'm taking the ox money out now.
Shouldn't we be paying for this collectively?
Nah, I'm buying it. You're good. I got that
I know,
dragon head
good.
money.
So you already paid 15 for the wagon. For the cart.
Yeah.
So just take off an additional 20 for the wagon.
Okay. How much is? Oh, okay. So additional 20 for the wagon. Okay, cool. So
And
40 and
then
20 is 60 total. An additional 60.
it's only 5 copper, so 10 copper to feed them every day. So that's 10 days for 1 gold. So I'm not worried about the feed. You also have a druid and a Toggin with you, so they can pretty much forage and
Holy shit, I'm rich.
How big is
get stuff for them.
Yeah.
How big is Taugen's snake thing right now?
You can also buy a chariot to hook up to
No.
uh,
That's
the
crazy.
Move along,
Nightmare.
peasants.
it's a nightmare.
Actually,
get it.
that'd be really cool.
If I get a chariot, I'm for sure gonna
Brambles
have a
gets
team
like
of dogs pull it.
But the chariots
Well,
are expensive.
and
They're 200
again,
gold.
Scrambles the death
250 gold.
dealer being pulled by a skeleton
how many
horse in
golds are
like
in
a
the platinum?
golden chariot.
10.
10.
Let's see.
We have a lot of money.
Okay, so
Okay, so I have a
the
uncovered
biggest thing is the
wagon,
glass.
2 ox. And I took it out of my account.
So what they have is you have a the closest thing to what you have. Let me see. All right, so they have one that's 8 feet high and 6 feet wide, with a glass panel, 2-foot panel of glass in the middle, and 2 doors that open on either end, 2 feet wide.
Okay.
The glass panel in the middle doesn't move. The 2 doors do,
Sure.
so you just slide stuff behind it. It has 4 shelves, so each shelf is just under 2 feet because it's got a 6-inch bottom for the first shelf. They are fancily carved legs, and it is plated with silver accents. So there's like filigree and stuff that are
Sounds nice.
inlaid with silver.
Hey,
Oh,
I love
nice.
me some filigree. I'm all about it.
It goes across the top, and then the legs, and then the sides are solid wood. So you can only see the stuff from the front, because there's a back and 2 sides, but they also have little designs going down them, inlaid with silver. And that is going to cost you 250 gold.
Is there like a shop owner or somebody there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll look at the shop owner. I say, hey, my name is Scrambles the Death Dealer, aka the Heartbreak Kid, aka the Dragon Stomper, aka the Butcher Arachnos, aka Art Extraordinaire. And I'm trying to show off some of my finer pieces, and I start pulling out of my bag just the random shit I've collected since I've been on this. In my bag, on the counter, I'm placing things down. I'm like, hey,
Like what?
bet you like this moss agate. Boom, big old stone. Check this out. Also, got this real cool thing here. Boom, statuette. Putting it down. Boom, owlbear
At some
paws.
point, there's absolutely macaroni art
Various
in
parts
there.
of dragons.
I got 2 owlbear parts. Boom, big old gold dragon head. I got the sucker. I got some horns. I got a dread helm. I got Etna tusks. I got all sorts of stuff here. I'm not gonna take it all out of my bag, but looking for a place to display this. And your cabinet over there seems mighty fine. So I see you got a sticker on there, 250. I just dropped an obscene amount of money because I couldn't buy an elephant. Buying a cart and all the stuff to carry this back. You think you could do me a favor and give me a better deal? And then I lean in and I wink at him, and I'm using. Damn it, it's all my things that are. I have no good ones. I'm gonna use
Me.
persuasion. It's the only one I have that would fit this situation. I should have threatened him. I'm better at that. All right. Persuading him. You want it in the tower or in the rolly?
So you could do.
I mean, I have intimidation's the only one I have that really.
Alright, yeah, so no, just do regular rolly.
Okay. Rolly. Or throw it completely outside of the box. Give me a second.
Oh,
That's not good.
you have inspiration?
I do not.
Oh,
Says,
that
Get out of my store!
well, give me just a second here. Let me wait for this to load. There it is. Well, yes, you see, that is a fine piece. You have a great eye. While, unfortunately, I cannot go any lower. What I can do is I have these, and he pulls out these 2 look like rocks, and they're about 1.5 inches around, and they're it's like you took part of an egg and just sheared it so it lays flat, but it's a little curved disc thing. I'm not explaining it very well, but so and
I'm my head imagining a rock egg that's cut in half.
exactly, but not quite in half, so a little less than that, so it's not as obtrusive. And he
It's a
says,
knife
what you
sharpener
do
right now.
is, and you see that there's a slight rune on it, and he traces the rune, and it glows.
Okay.
And
I'm curious.
he-
I lean in.
he traces the rune backwards, it turns off, and you notice that there are actually 3 different runes on it, and they're slightly different colors. So he traces the different rune, and it glows red, and then he retraces it back, and he traces the other one, and it glows green. And
Oh
says,
my
"So
god.
these
That's great.
I
can-
must have this.
these will
What
go
is-
up in those shelves, and you can attach one to each shelf, and you can then have it light whatever's inside there and it will last for 2 hours. Of course, you just go and redo it again, or have your servant do it, right? Am I right?
Yeah, you're
And
right.
and it will. So when you have your party or your friends come over,
Oh
your
shit.
stuff will glow in up to 3 different colors.
Oh hell yeah. How
And
much
these
does
are
it cost?
only-
Just help time. I mean, it's
Normally,
a 2-hour thing. And
I
after
would-
hours it turns on.
These last forever.
Sure.
And they are magic
That's
items.
insane.
They're normally
Okay.
50 gold each. I tell you, I'll give you all 3
Okay.
plus the cabinet
Okay.
for 350.
You know what? I feel like with the one, scrambles is. I'm gonna do it. You know that's a great deal. You got a deal. I'm gonna put my hand across. Hey,
And you will shake it.
I shake his hand and
How
I pay
much
the
was
guy
the cabinet original?
$250. I paid full price for the cabinet. Okay, I rolled the one, guys. I rolled a 99 and then a 1. So I was gonna bitch and moan about it a little bit, but you know
Scrambles
what?
did the work.
I cannot bitch and moan about it. Also, where are all my friends who are better at persuasion than me?
Exactly. Why are you letting
I'm
him
just-
run around
I'm
by
just-
yourself?
I'm just drowning out here. I'm
I don't
drowning out
know.
here.
But he
If
does
you'd been
have
like, hey, Sophie,
Better
you
go
should
like
help
it's
me.
coming out of my metaphorical
he
ass.
does have hay, and so they can put a layer of hay on the bottom of the cart, like 4 inches of hay. They'll carefully set it down, and then they'll fill it with hay, so that the doors don't quite close because of the hay on top of it, and then you just have to keep it from anything from slamming on down on top of
Lemon
it.
into it. Okay. All right. Well, I show up to the rest of the party with 2 oxes and a cart with a giant fucking thing in the back of it.
Luffy's just like
I
eyeballing
think
and
we
being
need-
like,
And I got these rocks. And I'm like, hey guys, check out what I found. Boom. I got rocks. And they glow. And then I take the green one.
I'm
And there
starting
is-
to wonder.
There are little slots for them in the
cabinet.
the shelf,
Oh, that's
yep.
awesome.
So you just
That's
slide
awesome.
it in there, light it, or turn it on and slide it in there whatever you want.
You guys, this
Scrambles
was such a
comes
deal.
back with a wagon and some cabinets and some fancy rocks. And he comes back, and the rest of us are in like folded chairs or whatever, ready to stage an intervention because every time Scrambles goes off to do some shopping, he buys a bunch of shit.
I went to
Luffy
this-
like leans over to Target and is like, is this a...
He's paying 10 cents for the bag, that's all.
Yeah,
Paying 10 cents. I need the bag. Give me the whole oxen in the cart. Let's go.
yeah.
Luffy's
guys,
gonna
what-
lean over to Target and just be like, is this a normal occurrence? That you always sitting in chairs?
So
I
the other
went to,
question is who's going to drive the wagon?
Oh shit.
I'll be with him. I would be with him.
Yeah, where's Lizard Boy?
Cree.
Cree. Yeah, Cree can drive
No,
it. He
but-
seems.
Okay.
Cree and
I
Scrambles will.
mean,
It is
Not
not
green
hard to do
Cree and Tricks.
unless something weird happens. It's just
No.
a matter of making sure there just needs to
Something
be
weird
somebody there doing it.
Yeah.
And Trix cannot do it.
Well, he can sit next to him now.
oh, we wouldn't have gone in without
Could
you.
be moral support.
Also, Tricks
That's
can.
why. That's why when you started off with your litany of your AKAs, I was laughing and stepped out the store for a minute. Contain myself.
Well, you missed out because I drove such a hard bargain. The
I know,
guy
right?
he was crying when I left. He was like, "Please don't take it from me." And I was like, You know what? I'm doing it anyway. I'm a picker and a dicker. I went
It certainly
this.
was a hard bargain, just not for you.
I started this 10 minutes ago. I had almost 1,000 gold, and now I have 583. Wild.
It's all good.
Hey, money comes, money goes, but
It's
IKEA
fine.
furniture is forever.
That's right.
Sure, that's how it works.
Right, and so what I'm going to do is real quick go to character sheet.
So just the
You
I don't
know,
have
if you do mention that it was a bunch of money, like
nah,
Megan would not be opposed to like I don't know pitching in or something.
nope. This is
Like
all
he
just
has
dumb
no.
shit. I'm decorating the manor with. It's purely just shit to buy. It's not anything that's going to help us or the party. There's no justification for it besides it was shiny and I wanted it.
But it is cool.
It is
Mhm.
cool. Our house is going to be so fucking cool, guys.
Can
This
have
is
a
the
giant ass snake in it and a whole bunch of
oh,
other stuff.
Scrambles
A
has big
snake
plans for the
and a
snake.
pit monster
Whose
and
house is it again? Is it
It's
Scrambles?
yeah, I
ours.
bought it. Yeah, I have the
Ours.
deed for it. Yep. And
No.
Well, I guess I haven't been to it yet, but
I'm gonna
like
build a terrarium.
theoretically,
I'm gonna build a terrarium for the snake, and I already got a
hell
connection
yeah.
in town. I already got these kids in town who sell me goats to like feed to animals already, so we're good. I got a goat.
Mm.
I got a kid I see about a goat, and he'll feed the snake for us every day. We're good.
One might say that he is
Not
the
one
good.
to the other.
There's a, there's a kid you see about a kid.
Yeah, you see about a kid. Exactly. No kidding.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right,
So
so
Anyway,
in the
go ahead
shall we
and
back,
go before Shambles
take this
starts to buy
new
more shit?
take the new character that just appeared in the characters, Micah,
and the characters. Where are the characters at? Oh, there they are.
under
Characters.
player.
Got it. Okay.
What is that?
It's the manor. It's where we live. I'm totally renaming it, by the way. We just. I think what we should do is we should put a thing in our Twitch thingy or whatever. Is that what you do the Sven particles or whatever on? Is that Twitch?
Yeah.
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 We should put a thing in the Sven particles where you can put a name out for the manor if you pay, I don't know, 25 Sven particles or whatever you think is appropriate as the DM, and then we'll do a drawing, and you can enter as many names as you want every time you put in new whatever, like buying a raffle ticket,
It could
and then we'll
absolutely
randomly
be of
pull a
use.
name. Sure, that's fine. Who cares? It's a raffle. Feel free to just stick it, as long as it's not an expletive that is inappropriate. We can
We just end
put
up
it there.
with pee pee poo poo manner.
That's fine. If we get PP Poo Poo Trust
Manor
Or
face.
Man, exactly. I was thinking that is exactly what I was thinking. Tressie McManor House. I was thinking Tressie McManor House. Yeah, or they just keep it Tressidor Manor. That would suck, but whatever. I'm just saying. I think that's what we should do. Leave it to the fans, and by the fans, I mean the 5 people who watch us religiously.
you could also do one for what this is the next thing we put in the manor. That would be really fucking funny
Hmm,
too.
that'd be
Oh,
amazing, actually.
yeah. The DM
They're
throw a
like,
weird
hey,
monster
you
at
should put
us.
in a pool, and
Oh, you went a different way with that.
What's the next renovation project for our manor?
what's the next? We getting a bowling alley next, or like just like a snake pit or something.
Ooh, a snake pit sounds pretty badass, and I get
All
300
like
Spart. I get Spartacus
we
points
should
with it.
do.
Like a moat.
This is pee pee poo poo casa, and then I kick you into the hole.
All I can think of is from Megamind, where they like have like the random closet door that just has a bunch of alligators at the bottom.
Hell yeah.
Can I put in the first Can we call it the Mojo Dojo Casa House?
I love it.
That's
I think
nice.
it's great. I think it's great. Anyway, I'll leave that up to Sven.
What kind of wood do you want the shelf to be made from?
Mahogany, of course.
Say mahogany,
Well,
like the most
rich.
expensive.
It's rich mahogany.
Rosewood's cool too.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of really
I
pretty.
like
wood.
cherry wood a lot too. It's always very pretty.
I know Sven is working on like the cabinet, but I should also Luthien, do you have a reason to keep carapaces? Or can we sell them when we are in town buying cabinets?
No, we can
That-
sell them. Some of them she wanted to keep specifically the original carapace she had, because she was gonna make armor out of it at one point, and then didn't.
And
Yeah,
this
because like
already
a
took
shield or
place.
something.
This was back in Neverwinter.
Oh, never mind.
Now you guys can turn
Okay,
around and
or-
go back,
Hold it.
or sell
Yeah.
them in Phandalin. Try to sell them in Phandalin.
We'll try to sell them as in.
Well, she'll probably try to sell a couple. She'll also probably try and make some, because like the shag beetle carapace she has can make a reflective shield, so you can blind people with it. So she would probably, in her spare time while they're there, work on trying to do something with it. I don't know if she's really particularly proficient in it, but I think it'd be a cool thing if she got into something like that. I would assume she would know a little bit about that, considering she has her armor. But,
Well,
yeah.
you guys are carrying armor and weapons, but none of you made them yourselves. But that's, you're familiar with how the concept works, and you could take some training in that type of thing. Absolutely.
Okay.
That's more along the lines of your survival type stuff. Being able to cure it and get it ready for use, and then a matter of, if you just want basic function, then that'll be a very low DC. If you want to make it fancy and nice and carve into it and do stuff like that, then that's a different choice. Weren't you?
Okay.
Wasn't Luthien the one that was doing the?
The bone carving?
Yes.
Yes, she was, which is something I decided for her to keep as a trait.
So she
Which
had.
was also why I wanted bone, but then turns out they apparently don't have bone, so.
Correct.
I have tons of bones.
Please do not donate bones to
Skill.
her cause.
Why not?
They
They
are
are
your
worth.
own.
They are worth a lot
I
when you're
have-
done carving them.
What is that? My mind's drawing a blank. It's what is that called when scrimshaw, artisan tools.
Yeah.
Scrimshaw.
I have.
There you go.
Brass
Yeah, I was
dragon.
wondering what those were supposed to be. I was like, I can't come up with a name, but
There you go. So it's in your. It's on your whatever that's called, your
inventory.
skills list,
Okay. Cool.
as is your flute.
Yes, I added
Um,
that a little while ago.
All right. Anyways, there you go. So, let's got this mahogany.
At some point or another, I picked up a set of thieves' tools. 100% forgot I did, but that's cool.
You rip them off me, did you?
So if anybody is interested in carapaces, you should take them from the party sheet.
I got the ones I wanted. I was leaving the rest for you guys. So
Thought
if
we were
nobody else
just
wants
selling
them,
them off.
I say we sell them.
Well, we are not in town yet, so Toggen's fine with trying to carry all of them because he's really good at carrying a bunch of shit. But I thought I would leave it up to you guys if you wanted to haul any with you.
Yeah, I
No
have.
space bag.
I'll probably
I
have.
mean,
I'll
whatever.
keep it real.
Bag of holding.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted.
All right, so Micah, if you want to put anything into the manor,
Yeah.
once you get back, it
I'll
is
put it in the inventory.
a little pain in the ass. You have to go to drop it into the party sheet and then pull it back out.
Okay.
Or just get with me before or after, and just tell me what you want, and I can just drag it back and forth, whatever one. But
Sounds good.
you now have
yeah.
control of Tressendor Manor, and and that's true for anybody. If anybody wants to put anything in Tressendor Manor, just drop it in a party sheet, tell Micah, and he can pull it over. There are locations, so you can put it in like Jackson's room or Doggin's room
cool.
or wherever. Just type it in the location, and we can.
I
Go
right
for
now don't have access to the party sheet because of how my stupid thing is oriented. I cannot find it, but I will do that next time.
All right.
All right. Okay, so
My-
now
my,
you guys
My name is on the deed as well.
once again have left Neverwinter.
Once
Yes.
again, we left them
Really
winter.
And
Poor
now leaving the
thing.
memorial. Thinking back, remembering, oh yeah, that was a fun time we had in Neverwinter when we bought the wagon, and he
Yeah.
scrambles, checks his thing again.
We're just having a fun time. You know, in all those movies, they do like the time forward and the time back, and then the current to present, and 5 minutes before or after. You know,
That's right.
all
Yeah.
that fun stuff. We're just having fun with that today, guys. Hope you can
We're
keep
just
up.
reminiscing on like all the things that
It's a
we've been through in
flashback
the last
episode.
few weeks.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
So it's getting late. It's 6 o'clock. The sun is starting to set, but it's to the west is mostly plains and stuff. It's not a lot of trees and things. So you probably got another hour. So you guys can go a little bit further. I tried to manipulate the wrong map. There we go. Before you camp. You guys know you'll reach Phandalin tomorrow. And about noonish, maybe a little after, depending on how well you guys travel. You keep watch for the night. Alright, so going to the party sheet to the order page. Open up the party sheet. Order.
We have
Jackson
one
is
watch.
third.
That's Jackson.
That's funny. Okay, so
Or what?
tell me again who's first watch.
Starting will take first watch. But then he gets to sleep through the whole night, theoretically.
Who wants second?
Just don't doesn't matter. I don't care. Where's
There's,
the,
like-
where's the order again?
In the
Open the party
party
sheet.
sheet.
If you open
Yeah,
the
okay,
party
last
sheet,
page. Okay, got it. Yeah,
it-
Who's
on
the
the right-
goblin below Togging?
yeah. Oh,
That's
that's
Jackson.
Godin.
Well, there's Jackson, but then there's an actual like goblin directly below him.
It's a bugbear.
Oh, you talking about on the token? That's a bugbear,
Yeah.
In the
and
formation.
he's not there.
He's
now.
not supposed to be there. Gotcha.
That was Godin. He was your healer.
Gotcha. Been replaced.
So we're all in a straight line then. What you're saying?
I'm not concerned about that part right now. I'm concerned about the order for your watch. Who is taking second watch?
Oh, yeah, whatever. I don't care. Whatever you want to work it out with, I'll do it. Doesn't matter.
Luthien and Ringen can take third and fourth.
And I'll go last.
You can't.
You
Right.
putting the dog on a watch alone?
He can tell you things. He's smart.
Okay.
Scrambles will have Trix stay up with the dog also. Because Trix can talk.
That is helpful, yeah.
I don't know. At one point we
Buffy
had
doesn't
him
know that
doing.
Trix can talk yet, but Samantha does.
Trick should be up on our list though.
Oh, Danny Dorvito can take a watch the whole night. He doesn't have to sleep. He's a door.
Dude,
I'm
yeah.
gonna sleep next to the wagon where
But
Danny is,
he's
and I'm gonna be like,
only
hey
going
Danny,
to talk to you.
if anything happens, just let me know.
Turns out Scrambles is a hard sleeper and it doesn't matter. Danny's like yelling at him and he doesn't wake up.
Scrambles is most
Yeah, make sure
definitely
you
a
let me
hard
know
sleeper.
very loudly.
Scrambles does sleep super hard.
Danny's not doing guard work.
He can. Why not?
He's not doing guard work.
He's a door. He's
Because-
innately doing guard work. It's a part of
What
his
do you think he's
purpose.
gonna do in
that
that
is true.
manner?
However,
He's gonna be our guard door.
Yeah, exactly. He's not alone. He doesn't have his own shift or anything, but like he's just on high alert at night while we're sleeping.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
My God.
All right. So you, Luthien, you are watching. Are you doing anything in particular during your watch?
Well, I'm assuming we're all camped in a little circle. She's probably just walking, like, just outside of the campfire light. Like, bordering the perimeter.
All right. So as you're watching, you see some movement within coming out within the grasses. You can tell that something is moving out there, trying not to be seen.
Okay, so I guess whoever she's closest to, she'll
Are
probably.
we on a map?
I don't
No.
think so.
Okay.
She'll probably tap him, wake him up, and then. Let me see. I think I have passed without trace as a spell. I think I asked about that before. She will probably cast that on herself, and then take like a wide berth around and check out where she saw whatever it was.
I'm sorry, you're casting what on yourself?
Pass without trace.
Okay.
And then she's gonna make a really wide berth around where she saw it. Probably behind that direction is going, so, you know, if you're going to the right, then she'd go to the left around it and behind it. I don't know who's awake or who she woke up. She just woke up whoever was closest to her. Except for the dog. If it's the dog, then she'll wake up somebody who can talk and tell everybody else. Just specifying here.
Did Danny see
Do it.
anything?
Danny.
Before everybody went to bed, you saw Scrambles talk to a door for like 5 minutes.
I'm pretty sure that was explained to her already. She's still gonna think you're a little bit weird, but that's okay.
You've heard the door speak.
Well, you have heard the door talk. He just only responds to scrambles.
Oh, I thought it was only Scrambles could hear it talk. Okay,
Oh,
that
no,
makes
no.
more sense.
He talks. He
Alright.
talks out loud. He just doesn't talk to anybody but Scramble.
Okay, this entire time I thought it was like some like telepathic thing going on between them, and I was like, I'm sure they've explained it to her. But if she's physically heard him talk, she still probably would think it's a little bit weird, but not terrible.
No, the telepathic thing is what's going on with the rat.
Yeah, the rat talks
He
telepathically.
also has a telepathic thing going on. It's just not with the door.
Me being confused at all this communication happening.
Scrambles.
Hey, Daddy, what's up, man?
You told me to wake you up if something happened. If I see
Appreciate it.
anything.
Yeah.
The elf lady just left.
What?
I told whoever was closest to me that wasn't my dog. I don't know who it is.
Scribbles is gonna sit up and look around. Hey,
Just roll it.
Togen. And he throws like a little rock at Togen.
So Cree would have been the one closest to you.
Alright, then she would have told Cree. Does Cree speak common?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scribbles.
With my like, I picked the one where only one person can and you know, this is just getting confusing. It's fine.
You tell Scree.
You should
hear
have just specified, oh yeah, I happen to be next to so-and-so.
you hear and then that's all. Then you disappear into the woods.
So you look around, you see Cree is sort of sitting up, but you don't see Luthien at all. Rindon is asleep. Her dog, but
Baby boy.
but you don't see the.
Do I need to roll a
Druid.
stealth check?
Not at this point.
Trying to
Okay.
Are you going to do anything?
Can I put in my earplugs of the boulette actually as well when she casts that?
Okay.
Oh yeah, let's go. Also, for you guys who don't know, the earplugs of the boulette, it gives me tremor sense for 40 feet. I don't normally wear them because it's always so dang loud. But in this case,
It's funny, I've got a command in the Twitch chat all about him.
oh nice, look at that.
You did
We
what?
use them a lot more in the other campaign.
That's fair.
Alright, so give me a nature check, Luthien.
Nature. I'm okay at nature most of the time. It's not a horrible roll. It's not great either, but it's not horrible.
Oh, okay. I do happen to have that nearby. Alright, so Luthien, you see let me tell you the size.
I'm getting a whisper, guys.
Large. Alright, here's that. Let me
My brain took a while to put that one together. Did I mean that right? Oh. Uh, Based off my nature, I'm assuming you're still typing or doing something. But I have no clue what that is. Do I?
You're not familiar with that, no. So you're not sure exactly what it is.
I don't know what I want to do with this.
Okay, so I'm going to do this. So this is not a perfect coloration, but it was black and white, so I'm giving you
Pushing what it looks like to me.
a little something. Trying to stay within the lines I have, or at least be close enough. What is happening? Hold on, almost done.
Struggle.
Anyway, so how are you reacting? What are you doing?
She's probably gonna take a bow and loose an arrow, and she's not trying to hit it, but she's trying to shoot in front of it and scare it, startle it, or whatever.
With an arrow, okay. Click.
She doesn't know what it is. She doesn't know what it does, what it can or can't do. And she'd rather not have to find out.
All right, so give me an attack roll. There we go. Close enough.
I don't know what actually intimidates them, but based off of her knowledge, she'd probably try and, I don't know, animal noises or...
Okay. So you see it sort of crouch down and freeze as this arrow goes into the brush in front of it. And the grass in front of it.
Is she sensing any other movement besides the one thing?
Nope. And you don't. It is very, very. Your tremor sense doesn't. Now that you know where it is, you can sort of tell that it's there with the tremor sense, but it was not. It walks very, very lightly, like a spider would.
Okay.
Here's your water.
She's gonna try and intercept it, I guess, and scare it away. How's my intimidation? Let's find out.
All right, are you dropping Pass Without Trace then?
Can I keep it on and try and surprise it while being intimidated? Like, you know what I mean? Like, things are scarier when you're surprised by it.
So if
It's like knowing when a jump scare is coming versus not expecting a jump scare, basically.
right, the difference is all right. So you have produce flame.
I do.
So you can use that in addition to your, when you jump up. Where the heck is it? I thought it was a third level spell. What level spell is
It's like
Pass Without Trace?
cantrip.
Oh, it's a
So
second
Pass
level
Without
spell.
Trace is a second level.
All right,
My
so it
Produce Flame is
says
a cantrip.
a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you. So that's why I'm saying it makes it difficult for you to see. It's nighttime anyway.
Oh, okay.
So you can still keep it because it does basically mechanically just gives you +10 to your save, your stealth.
Okay.
So if you want to keep it, yes. If you use like produce flame, that would suddenly produce a fist-sized flame, but in the darkness and coming out of the shadows, that would startle it. You presume.
Okay. She's gonna try that then. And then.
All right, Jackson, click disadvantage, and then give me a perception check.
Perception.
Toggin, give me disadvantage -5 perception.
Hey, I remember Scrambles throwing rocks at me.
This sounds like a good story, but it's probably not. Throwing rocks at you?
How
up
He
close
to
are
did
a
you
say
rock.
going?
that he was throwing rocks at me.
Luthien,
Like
how
a little
close are you going
pebbles.
to get to it before you jump up and surprise?
Fuck my nat
Um,
20, I guess.
Probably within, let's say, 5 feet, 10 feet, 5 feet. So like a 5-foot square in between.
Okay, so you're 10 feet away. There's 5 feet of in between you two, and then it. Okay.
Mhm. I will
It
say
is
right
harder
now.
to see, especially at night with your dark vision, because you have disadvantage with your perception checks and stuff. When it's not moving, it is almost impossible to tell from the normal flora and stuff.
Okay.
So Scrambles, Jackson, you see a light and sort of wake up a little bit, but Scrambles, you see all of a sudden about 40 feet away this light, a little ball of flame appear, and you see Luthien is like wearing his looks like a shadow dress as these shadows are just pouring off of her, but she's holding up this light from her hand, and in front of her you see a bunch of cactus and grass.
And this lady is crazy. She's scaring a bush.
Luthien, give me a. Are you saying anything? Yeah, or are you just doing the light? And I need an intimidation check.
Outside of the light and looking big, she's probably not gonna say anything. She's trying not to like startle everybody awake, because
Okay.
that never ends good for everybody. Roll. Did I not roll in there? Oh, that was lame. That was a 20, I swear. There it is. I was like, did it not make it in there? Because that's really awkward.
All right.
Scrambles is gonna light his lantern. Point it at Lucian.
So you see. You see the cactus move, and you realize as you stand up and light your lantern. Jackson, what are you doing as you see her with a fire She's holding up a fire above her head in her hand.
I'm gonna get in battle stance after ready. See what's going
Okay,
on.
so you jump up
Yep.
with your weapon.
Yes.
So you guys see this very large, about 5 feet at the shoulders, as it skitters back a little bit. The cactus moves, and you realize there are eyes there and stuff. And this thing is a spider. It looks like it's made out of cactus.
Yeah, 'cause that's scary.
And as it moves back,
I personally think it's cute, and now we can have a spider and a snake
So
and a
cute.
pit.
this thing flings. You see this spray of needles come flying at you
Love that.
as it gets about 10 feet away. It moves back about 5 feet, sprays these needles, and keeps moving back. If you had to put a number on it, you would guess it would be about a 15-foot cone that this thing does.
Okay. Love that.
Nice. But you take half the damage, so as you jump up with fire,
Whoa, what
it
was that,
shrinks
though?
backwards
On.
because you're passed without trace.
Okay, gotcha. I was like, what was that? Okay.
And then it drops back down and freezes again, and you guys lose some of the legs, some of the eyes, as it all sort of blends together. It's very hard to tell that this thing is a spider.
What are the odds of me keeping this as a pet?
It's a large, like I said, this is large, so it does not seem to be friendly at all. So that would be depending on how you handle it. So let's go ahead
We're
and
going to
start.
initiative.
Next round, next week, we will pick up here. Go ahead and everybody roll initiative.
Right now.
Where
And
is it?
we will be ready to go.
Am I even awake?
No, you're asleep.
I threw
But
rocks at
you still
him.
need initiative. Because
Let me
you
roll that
will
one.
very quickly be awake. Rendon as well.
Oh,
you roll
yes.
For Rendon, I forget.
Yes, I can. I just didn't. But I don't know why he was at disadvantage. That was
He's
weird.
asleep.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, he's at advantage because he's a fighter guy.
Mm.
He has a special thing. Keen senses. Alright, so we will pick up here next week. Let me add this to.
Grambles is 100% going to throw his lantern at that thing.
There
Light
we
it
go.
on fire!
Yeah, kill
It's
it with fire.
The bush monster. We kill that shit with fire. Actually, the last set of spiders we fought, I also killed with fire.
Fire is very effective.
Yeah,
It's why I have
at
a
least
tankard of
Oracle's
oil.
not here with us. Dude, I've got
That's right.
10 flasks of oil.
I've got so much oil and so many tankards. Well, not so many tankards, but one giant tankard and a buttload of flasks. By buttload, I mean 3.
Alright, so.
Once we figured out when we were playing D&D with kids that we could use oil and flasks and wipe things out.
Oh, yeah.
Our dungeon master was rather upset with us all the time because we just wipe shit out.
It's our go-to.
Set it on fire.
It's our hat trick.
Yep. Alright, guys. Well, hey, thanks for playing with me. I appreciate it. And we will be back here tomorrow for some more D's and D's. Looks like I was able to fix my issue with my streaming. I will double check it as soon as we're done here. But I did not see any notifications pop up. I think it was a hardware issue. I did had to replace one of my lines. I use an Ethernet cord, so I am hardwired into my computer that I stream with. So there was an issue with that cord, and I think that seemed to fix it. So we'll give it a shot and see. doesn't fix my slow computer, but it does. It did seem to fix that. So
Hey, one thing at a time, eh?
exactly. All right, guys. Well, hey, next. So like I said, tomorrow we'll be back here. Sunday we're doing some Finding Stars, and actually no, tomorrow we will be here, but we won't stream. Tomorrow is the Underdark campaign. Once a month we do that one, and we don't stream. So next week we'll be here. Next Thursday we'll be back with D's and the other D's. So thanks for playing. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I did do the drink water. I don't know if you heard it.
Yep.
And
I heard.
whatever else you guys do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Nice.
guys.
Guys.
Night, boys.